Good morning, everyone. This is Biz Chicks TV. This is the place where you can find tips and tools to help you do business better. We're here to help you run a profitable business that's fun to run and to take the hassle out of your hustle. And today is Thursday, so we're here with Robin Shimizu and friends. In the meantime, I just want to give a shout out to our producer, Miss Francine Gregory, real estate entrepreneur and tech diva, and my partner. I'm Tara Lena from California Cover Ups. We're the Biz Chicks, and welcome to Biz Chicks TV. We want to say hi to Robin. Robin, we are so glad to have you back in the studio because you always have such great guests. Even when you weren't able to come in, you always book wonderful people. So we look forward to Thursdays. And in this particular season, I know you got some great tips for us. So, Robin, I'm going to present you to some and introduce you to others. Miss Robin Shimizu. Hey, Robin.
Hey, Terry.
Morning.
Oh, good morning, Brenna. Thank you, everybody, for joining us on the replay and on live. Well, today we had Brenna Garcia, who's a dear friend of mine. She is the lady I go to when I want to get things for the house that are going to help me get rid of the toxins in my house and do it in a very environmental friendly way. So, but that's not all Brenna does. She has also she's an entrepreneur in terms of making beautiful jewelry. She also is a wellness expert with regard to oils and other natural ways of taking care of yourself. So anyway, I want Brenna to introduce herself and share what she has to share with us today. I'm sure it's going to be very timely and appropriate. Hey, Brenna.
Thank you so much for allowing me on and sharing this moment with you guys, ladies, today. And everybody watching, thank you. So, yes, that's a wonderful introduction. One of the things that allows me to be creative and have my downtime and creative outlet is what I like to share with others to be able to help them have more time for things that are more important to them, like more time with family. We have an abundance of time now, but before, when we were on the go and hustle and bustle, it was really challenging to find time for ourselves to just be grateful. So I am going to share with you today. I do Norwex. I'm a Norwex independent consultant, and I like to share how to save your time, save 60% of your time that you typically would have spent on your traditional home care, because it doesn't take that long to just clean mechanically a surface and be done with it. We actually emphasize mechanical cleaning as opposed to chemical cleaning, because that just takes so much longer if the instructions are followed properly. So I don't really want to give that much time to cleaning, so I would prefer to just wipe it and be done. And this is what Norwex allows for us to do. Just simply mechanically remove everything from the surface, trapping it into the cloth, and then you can rinse it out and launder it. It removes 99.9% of the bacteria from the surface only using water. So I am saying, though, now this is a full-size situation, so I do take a full-size cloth with me wherever I need to go if I need to go out. We have travel and viral cloths. They're small. I keep them on my keychain, but just for safe measure, I bring a full size because I just want to be able to wipe off the package that I'm grabbing or wipe off a little extra surface if I need to. I like to have options. Yes.
So, Brenna, can you, because I'm very interested in keeping one of those rags or one of the towels in my car. I've been trying to figure out how's the best way to keep my car clean and other things. Do you spray it with water first and then wipe it down, or how do you do it?
I just saturate the cloth with water, take it, wring it out, and then start to wipe. We have a car kit that I find is phenomenal. When we used to have a Suburban, it took me 20 minutes. I was wiping and the kids were drying with the dry cloth, and 20 minutes to do the whole Suburban. The standard car, we did it on somebody's small car, It took 10 minutes to wipe it down.
So what do you wipe down? The windows, everything, the dashboard, the steering wheel? What are you wiping down?
The exterior of the vehicle.
The exterior of the vehicle.
Yeah.
Ah.
And the
So
rims.
do you keep it in like a
even the
little
rims.
baggie, a plastic bag or something to keep it moist? Or, I mean, I'm just trying to picture how I would go about doing this. So you put a
Maintenance.
the wet EnviroCloth, right, into like a baggie, and then you can carry it with you, because otherwise it's wet. I mean, it's no.
Touching everything.
Tell me how to do it.
So if I wanted to take my travel Enviro or my full-size Enviro, because this is a full-size situation we got going on right now, if I want to take it with me, I wet it before I leave the house and I carry it with me. I grab it because I'm also able to wipe my hands on it if I grab something. So I just carry it wet. And even when I had it on my keys, I wet it before I leave the house and it's wet on my keys. It's just water. There's nothing that's going.
So you wet it, and then where do you put it when you're in the car? Do you lay it down on the dashboard? Do you lay it? Where do you put it? Because it doesn't matter because it's not picking up germs.
Well, it's picking up. I just lay it anywhere.
Okay.
So if it's on the dashboard, that's fine. If I want to put it on, where the tachometer is and all that, hold it and place it there. Anywhere that's accessible.
Or the side pocket.
In the door pocket, it's wet, it's there, and it's to be grabbed and go when I'm going into the store or the post office or whatever. It's just water. So it's not like the only thing that it can affect is paper. So, and
now the EnviroCloth is different from the Batman and Robin, right?
The EnviroCloth is one of Batman and Robin.
Okay.
So we have an EnviroCloth which wipes everything down and will clean 90% of your home. And then we have Robin, which is the polishing cloth, the one that takes all the sticky, the fingerprints and all of the streaks off of your shiny surfaces. That's what this one does. But this one is one that cleans the surface and traps it all into the cloth, mechanically removing everything from the surface and then you dry it with this one.
So if I have the Batman and Robin, which I do, I could take the green cloth, wipe everything down in my car, and then dry it with the.
Well, if I'm wiping down my dashboard with this, I am in my surfaces. I don't need to polish it because it's plastic or whatever. It's just going to evaporate.
That's the kind of information we need.
It's going to evaporate.
Yes.
Just like if you were wiping off your dining table.
Yes.
But if you're doing your windows or you're doing your mirrors and you want to get rid of the streaks, I would polish it to a streak-free shine with the window cloth.
Okay. And then I would wash it after I wipe down the surfaces in my car.
Yeah, I would take it, rinse it out, and hang it to dry and let the silver take effect.
Okay, so I don't have to put it in the washing machine.
No.
That's what I mean by wash it.
Yeah, no, you don't have to put it in the washing machine right away.
Okay.
I use my cloths around my home for about 1 week. Rinsing them out, hanging to dry each day, rinsing them out, hanging to dry, and use it the next day. And then I'll put it in the wash.
Okay.
So another great thing about Norwex is it helps save water.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So it picks up and holds 7 times its own weight in water. So it's super absorbent. But it definitely helps us save water so we don't have to launder as frequently. Yeah. So it does. Yeah. And you're just so when I wash my car, I just got the mitt wet. You didn't have to have a bucket if it's a smaller car. You could use a bucket if you had a bigger car. But with just a smaller car and the car mitt, and then it looks like a bunch of little Q-tips because they like to get into all the little crevices as you're wiping. With that car mitt, I just wet the car mitt by itself, wrung it out, and went to work. And I had my kids follow up with the polishing cloth, the dry cloth. to take all the streaks off the surface. And what's nice about it is it doesn't create those little swirlies.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a microfiber.
Okay, this is magic.
Yeah, it's a really great tool. I found it very beneficial because it wasn't taking me an hour to wash the car.
And so let me see if I understand this, because you never talked about the car wash kit. So in this car wash kit, I'm visualizing this in my mind, is this mitt. I put some water on it. I give it to my grandson. He can wipe his hand all over my car, and his brother can come behind him with the polishing cloth and dry it, and there will be no streaks.
As long as he's done a really good job at making contact on the surface with that cloth. Yes.
So what happens to all the dirt? He doesn't have to rinse it off in between?
Well, the mitt is super absorbent, and so it just picks it all up in those little Q-tips. If you haven't seen it,
No.
Like I'll go through the whole car and the rim.
Demonstrate the car kit next time, because I'm like, I am really interested in this, because even though we are practicing distancing, they do come over because they live so close, and this is one of the few places it's safe. And I can have them outside working on the car.
Yes.
So I'm excited about that.
I'll drive my car over too, Terry.
And just park it and just say, yeah, they can have a good day. Okay.
Yes. It's great, because that's another thing, we're stuck at home, but that's another one of those tools that can make it take less time, and then you're not needing to use soap or anything to wash the car. And the kids can do it because it's just water.
Okay, Natalie's in the house. I know she's interested in this because she has her family on location in and she may want to know more about this car thing.
Car kit.
Can you sort of recap that? Because they've been using a car, and then she's got teenagers and adult children who have cars, as do I, quite as it's kept. But anyway.
Yeah, it just makes it
fascinating.
Yeah, because it takes you time to drive to the car wash if you were doing it. Yes, we're sitting in our car, but you have to get there first, and then you have to wait in the line if there's a line. And this way, you don't have to leave the house and potentially have an exposure moment. You get something done, but it's in a fraction of the time that it took you before, because you're just using water. And the silver is not in these specific products because there's not that much bacteria on the exterior side of a car, and bug cut.
I see this as a business because I live in a condo complex, and I can see us putting little flyers on people's cars that are parked outside. So many families have multiple cars, that there are cars now parked in the driveway because people aren't at work.
Yeah.
And then running a little car wash, not a detox.
Yeah.
A detox out of the garage.
Yeah.
Now they're not using a bunch of water. Okay, we got to talk.
Yeah, you're just using a wet mitt.
Yes.
A saturated wet mitt, and then you follow up with the dry cloth and you polish it to a streak-free shine as you're drying.
So what about cleaning the interior? Did I get you off track? I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine. Okay. It's part of spring cleaning, right?
Yes. So in terms of cleaning the inside of the car, is there something in the kit to clean the inside of the car? Or is that the Batman and Robin thing?
For inside the vehicle, there is a chamois cloth.
Okay.
A chamois, so it helps pick up the dust and helps. But you can use that same kit after you've rinsed it out, and got rid of all the dirt from the exterior. You can take that same mitt and go inside for heavy dust and things like that. But you can just use the Enviro cloth too. It's totally fine. Yes, Robin.
So I just have to say something about the dusting thingy with the Norwex, because you don't use any chemicals. You don't use any like Pledge or any of that kind of stuff. It's just water, or actually it's dry a lot of times.
Yeah.
it doesn't collect or attract the dust again. So it's like less dusty because there's nothing on the surface that's actually collecting the dust, like the remnants or the residual pledge or whatever it is that you would be
That's
using.
sticky
It's
stuff.
just clean, and so it doesn't get as dusty. I mean, it's kind of weird, but it really is true. I couldn't believe it when I started dusting my house with the
Yes.
Norwex, because you're not using those things to attract the dust and hang on to the dust on your furniture and things like that. So same thing with the car.
Yes. And here's what Natalie has to say
Yeah.
about this, ladies. Look at this. This time is a great opportunity for small business owners to provide home services. I guess she's talking about like the car thing. But yeah, the whole idea of being able to have your car sanitized.
Cleaned in a fraction of the time it took you to do it before. And yes, the microfiber does pick up everything from the surface and trap it into itself. But it's pretty much. I don't say it's sanitized. It's not
Okay.
it's not an antibacterial, antiviral thing.
Okay.
It's just approved to mechanically remove everything from the surface. It removes 99.9% of bacteria from the surface only using water.
Okay, because I think I have that mitt.
Yeah, this is the dusting mitt. You can use it.
Love that dusting mitt.
You can use it in your car.
I have two.
You
I
have
have two.
How
And
do you-
because I put one on each hand,
Ah,
and then I could like do my blinds and things like that. You know, it's really kind of fun. So
ooh.
yeah, I bought two just for that.
So now you're a dusting ninja, Robin.
That's right.
Okay, now look at this. Natalie wants to know this: the car, food delivery, etc. And then she says, talking about home services. And then she says, "Are you delivering, or do you need to order?" So people who want this, they want to know how to get this.
Yes.
Are you bringing it to the home, or are you mailing it, or should they go online? How can they
Yeah.
get it?
So with Norwex, it's just like any. So with Norwex, it is a party-based company. So you can have outside orders, obviously, but people that want to host, they can earn product for free. I like to say complimentary for opening their home and sharing with those that they adore the most in their lives.
Okay.
Because that's what we do, right? When we find something just as effective, or it saves us time, or it helps improve the quality of our life, we share that, and that's what Norwex does. It helps improve people's quality of life, saving you time, money, and energy in trying to tackle, the normal challenges that we have on a daily basis as a homeowner or as a family. And you can host and earn. You can go to my website and order. Or, and this month is mop month. So April is mop month. If you host, you get to earn, and it's all virtual too. We can have a virtual presentation.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to ask.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah.
If they want to book a virtual party, how do they do that?
They would go to my website and it says, I want to host, and tap the button. If they want to reach out to me and give me a call, I'd be happy to help them through the process of going online and selecting that they're going to host. Or if they just want to call me, I can set up the party for them, the presentation for them, create their graphics that they can send out to their guests.
Okay, so what is your business phone number?
It's right on my website.
Okay.
So if you go to my website, my phone number is right there.
Okay, so it is, what is the name of the website? Healthy, Green, and Clean? What is it?
BrennaGarcia.norwex.biz.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see.
And then if you wanted to reach me through Facebook, you go to Happily Green and Clean.
Yes, let's go to Happily Green and Clean.
But I just want to share something with everybody, that April is all about spring cleaning. So I want to help everyone tackle those challenges. And I have a special thing happening for my VIPs, where you're just going to tackle a challenge, take a before and after photo, post it for the day accordingly, and have an opportunity to earn free product. So if you want to become a VIP, their first transaction just helps you get in there, and I just automatically add you, and you get to earn more free Alex.
Okay, so that's the result of the search that led me to Happily Green and Clean on Facebook with Brenda Garcia. Let me make sure I'm in the right one. There we are. Yep. Okay. And I'm going to share my screen so people can know when they're at your website. How's that? Would that work? Also.
Oh, yeah,
Good.
sure. Thank you so much.
No
Appreciate it.
problem. So there we are. Let me make sure it is full screen. And I'm gonna.
Do we have any more?
I'm gonna see if I can find the phone number. Oh, you can send a message, or you can
Yes.
hit the
Let's contact that one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, here's the phone number: 916. Someone type this in: 916 302 6496. 916
Yeah.
302 6496. And you can reach Brenna at that number because, we want the stuff. We want our stuff, Bren.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You come on here and you tease us with all this good stuff. We're like, how do we get it? We don't necessarily want a host, but we want our homes, to be better and our lives to be better as far as, you said it's allergy season. So
Yes.
getting rid of all this pollen and dust. I was just in the yard yesterday.
Yeah. How did it go?
It went well. All things considered, I was really surprised because my dandelions were as tall as my bamboo.
I got tree weeds.
I hadn't been out there. I was going to have my grandkids do it.
Yeah, I got tree weeds. I hear you.
Yeah, but then all the wonderfulness happened.
Yes.
So it went better than I expected because I am not a gardener. Okay.
That's great. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I went outside for about an hour yesterday, and then I could feel that the pollen was in the air because it was so windy.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, allergy season is out, and then I wanted to share. So I know people go out and buy water bottles for water. You don't have to expose yourself for water, cases of water. You can just get a water pitcher that adds magnesium back to the water as it's filtering it through the tap. It's the only dual filtration system that puts magnesium back in the water.
Okay.
And it gives you better tasting tea. The beverages taste better and the water tastes better. My kids prefer to drink water out of this rather than what I have in the fridge water thing.
Ah, okay.
Because they like how it tastes better. I like it too, but they're the ones that mostly refill it constantly. I'm like, good, keep at it. Yeah, that's one that I've had a couple prior before I found Norwex, and yeah, it was okay. It wasn't as tasty. Just kind of tasted a little dead, but this one has a better taste. And I even did a blind taste test. I had guests when I used to have guests over. I don't have them over now. But I had guests over, and I would put that on the table, and I give them that, and then I would give them water from the refrigerator when they asked for more water, and then I took the pitcher back with me when they asked for water the third time.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, "Oh, we want the pitcher water." They liked how the taste of the pitcher water was. Or even just people that don't even know about it, I was testing to see if it was something that was true, because I can still be a skeptic, even though, but I just wanted to make sure. So another thing that helps with our allergies is our dusting, the dusting mitt. There's about 65 chemicals in household dust that we breathe in on a daily basis. And I did not know that. That's the Asthma and Allergen Foundation .org has a lot of neat tips on there about a lot of that information. And because asthma is a really big thing and it's really challenging for people. So being able to take away that factor on your daily living is really nice. So our dusting mitt, as Robin was explaining, is really effective at picking, and this one has silver in it, at picking everything up, trapping it in the cloth, and then having the silver go to work, because it says backlock right on the there's a line that goes around all the cloths. I mean all the dust mitts, excuse me. So the another way you can use it, because our screens are full of dust, you get this wet and you go on your screens, and you only need to do one side, because the pile that's on here, how plush it is, goes through to the other side of the screen. So you don't have to do both sides. You just can do the one side from the inside to clean your screens. Fresher air as you open the windows in the evening, especially in the summer. You ever hear that smell that screens have? Piled on dust.
My question is this. Okay, so you get all this stuff into the mitt. Then what do you do to clean the mitt?
I rinse it out.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh, see, this is magic, Robin. Something's going on here. Oh, that silver is working. Okay. I'm loving this, because I know that sometimes when we look in here to the catalog, it appears to be a little pricey, when in fact, if I'm not having to buy these other products
over and over,
it's all good. And it keeps my house neater, because I've got products in the garage, products under the sinks,
I have
bathroom.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
So since I took on Norwex, I also have nice storage back, because I don't have a lot of stuff under there. And I had when I found Norwex, I had 7 boxes of stuff.
Wow.
And I took it to the dump, and they said I couldn't dump it. It was hazardous. It's hazardous material, so I would have to pay to dump it.
Wow. And people, please don't put it down the sink. Oh my God. No. Don't put it into the water system.
Yeah.
Oh, I had a friend who worked for water filtration. And when I went to his house, he had, what do you call it, bottled water stacked to the ceiling. I'm like, this man knows something I don't know.
Yeah. So yeah, the water situation is a challenge, definitely, even in the most developed country in the world. But on the planet, we only use 1% of the available water, or only 1% of the water is actually usable for human consumption.
My Lord.
So
what a scary anybody, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Now, Brenna, is the name of your website Happily Green and Clean also?
That's the name of
Garcia.
That's the name of my Instagram and my Facebook page.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the name of the website is brennagarcia.norwex.biz.
Okay, so we'll put that in. If we don't get it in before the show is over, we'll make sure it goes into the chat, guys, so you can find it. Because they said my search for her on Facebook didn't work. So that's why I put, if you're looking for her on Facebook, put in at Happily Green and Clean, and that should take you to her page.
Yeah. Maybe it's Brenna Garcia. Huh. Oh, if it didn't pop up for Brenna Garcia, then it'll pop up for Happily Green.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And I want to do one more shout out to Brenna on this stuff, because the other thing I do oftentimes, I'll go onto her Happily Green and Clean website, or whatever it is, Facebook page, and I'll say, okay, Brenna, I got this situation. I got to clean my microwave oven. What's the best way of cleaning my microwave oven? And so she tells me, what stage, what to do first, what to do next, and it's kind of like having a cleaning consultant at your fingertips.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And I do before and after pictures and stuff, because I just find it just fun to do. So
anyway. Yes, I thank you so much for your participation in the VIP group as well. So yes, Robin, you're talking about the VIP group, and that is where you can directly ask me questions. I always look out for questions in that group. Happily Clean and Green is tips and ideas and positivity, just generally on green things that happen in the globe is what I share there too. And I also share my Norwex there.
Mhm.
But the sales and specials and personal things that I have going as a consultant, I can't post in that business page. I can only post in my VIP page. I can post the sales in the Happily Clean and Green that Norwex has, but my personal things like my customer appreciation or this current thing that I'm running right now to be able to shower my VIPs with gifts is in my VIP page. So,
Okay. Well, Jerry
and
just
how you get
joined us. So, hi, Jerry.
hello. Thanks for joining us.
She says, here you go.
I like your banner. It's Norwex colors. Thumbnail. I think they
Nice.
call it a thumbnail.
Nice. So, does anyone have a question for Brenna about cleaning? Okay, let's not get too broad, huh, Robin? Cleaning question.
Oh, yes. Cleaning with a passion.
Cleaning questions.
So,
Okay.
yeah. So I will say that if you host a virtual event and you share it, it's done on Squee, SQWEEE.
Uh-huh.
It'll be a Squee virtual party.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there is a Zoom option. But I think Squee just makes it quick, concise, to the point. Because if you do a Zoom one, it's nice to see everyone, but you also lose some details and specifics.
Gotcha.
So yeah, but those are also available.
So, guys, if you're interested in earning products by hosting an online virtual party for Norwich, you can call Brenna. Did anybody put the phone number in the chat? Okay, let me go back. Can you type this in for me, please? 916 302 6498.
6496.
Oh, pardon me. You're right. 6496. Not 9896. Okay. Oh, and let's see if I can copy this. Someone created a bit.ly for your Norwix site.
What's a bit.ly?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a shortcut. It's like
Oh, okay. Really?
It shortens the address.
Does it?
Uh-huh. So that it doesn't go on and on forever.
Thank you to whoever created my bit.ly. I don't even know what that is.
Norwix did.
Oh.
So yeah.
I just learned something new today. I got off my box for what to do today. What's everybody doing today?
That's a good question.
What are you going to do outside?
I am going to. I do. She wants. Here's one. Letitia says she wants to do a party. She messaged you on Instagram.
Oh, she found me on Instagram. Yay!
Mm-hmm. Yep. And I think I may be interested too. So I'm going to call you. Because I'm old.
That'd be wonderful.
Sorry.
Hey, good time. April is month.
See if we can set one up. I'm with you, Letitia. I'm on. It's on and cracking. Okay. All right, ladies. Is there anything else you wanted to share with us today?
I just want to say that everybody have a wonderful day because the sun is out, the sun is shining. Yay, Jerry's sewing. I might be sewing masks.
Yes, she is.
Like you, Terlina.
Yeah, she's sewing masks.
That's wonderful. So I'm just going to take my daughter out for a walk and get some sun rays because vitamin D is an important thing to have. Yeah, because my daughter has a potential for osteopenia, or osteoporosis. So she has osteopenia already. So I got to get that sun in. So yes, it's very important for everyone. And it helps our mood too. So,
well, I got pictures of my grandchildren. They are in class at home. They have
Yay.
the packets from the school, and so they're holding school at the house.
Yep.
Dad's off work and he's conducting school, and they
Good.
got the newborn up to the table in a high chair
Oh,
so he can see where everybody is. Really cool. Yeah.
that's wonderful. Wonderful. Yep. A lot of close family time is happening now, and that's a good thing.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yep. Yep.
But Robin, do you have anything you want to share
Definitely.
before we go?
No, not really. I just always appreciate Brenna for coming on and sharing with us these wonderful tips and her products. And I was thinking maybe in the future we could have her feature one thing like how to clean a bathroom,
Ooh,
or
yes.
how to clean your kitchen sink, or something like that, where people are getting because that's my problem with this is I don't
Me
know
too.
how
I
to
don't
do
know
it
how to
exactly.
use it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was thinking that might be helpful to people to do a how-to kind of show. That would be fun for me.
Yep.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'd definitely be game for that. I just got a new toy.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, so definitely that would be super, super fun. If you want any tips and tricks for using Norwex, that's also my VIP group. So
Okay.
the car kit is actually in the VIP group, showing me how I use it. But I've also used the mop on my new wheelchair van. So
Oh, okay.
I can interchange stuff, and so those are my tips: how to interchange and use things in different ways than you typically would have thought.
Mhm.
Yes. Okay, look, Jerry says, yeah, she wants instructions.
Yay. Okay, so that's our next show, Brenna, is for you to come on and teach us how to do our spring cleaning. So that would be fun.
That would be great.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. Awesome. Look forward to it.
Terry, why don't you go ahead and end us, and we will see you guys next Thursday for the next wellness program.
Okay, I want to remind everybody that tomorrow is Friday, so we'll be here talking tech in English. In addition to that, we're going to be figuring out how to have First Mondays virtually so everybody can attend
Oh, good.
this coming First Monday. So we'll have instructions on how to get into the broadcast and join us. And we may ask you to take a seat and tell us a little bit about what it is you do, because after all, First Mondays is a networking event, and we'd love to get to know you better. So with that, I want to remind everybody, don't forget to go to the front of your own line. Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Hi, thank you, everyone.
Bye. Thank you again, Britta. Thank you, Robin, for a great guest. And we look forward to that party, Lakeisha. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Live, 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 live.